In the semi-arid lands of Makueni County, which lies roughly 100 to 150 kilometers southeast of Nairobi, Kenya, fruit farming is a key source of livelihood. Makueni County leads in mango production in Kenya with a total of 4.3 million mango trees grown by over 28,000 farmers. According to Maarifa Center, a product of the Kenya Council of Governors, approximately 70% of households in Makueni County engage in mixed fruit farming, which is mangoes, citrus, avocado and other fruits, with over 70,000 households relying specifically on mango production as of 2023. However, pest and post-harvest losses have long threatened farmers' incomes, resulting in economic losses of over 72 billion Kenya shillings annually, which is approximately $550 million. The Center for Agriculture and Bioscience International, CABI 2019 scientific report on the global burden of crop loss indicates that up to 40% of crops are lost annually to pests even before they are harvested. In addressing this challenge, farmers in Makueni County are embracing innovative solutions to boost fruit production and reduce losses. Among them is Mrs. Phyllis Nduva, a fruit farmer who has embraced organic farming and uses integrated pest management in her 20-acre orchard while minimizing economic, health and environmental risks.
I do spray my trees. I spray biopesticide. I don't spray synthetic. Why I've chose to use organic farm? One is to take care of the environment, also to take care of the people's life, because the chemicals we are spraying in the farms, some are very dangerous. They are making us sick. They are polluting the environment, and also the food is not safe. So I've decided to go this way, and also advocating for it. And I'm happy because the county government of Makueni is also supporting, because like now we have a agroecology policy to do regeneration agriculture, so that now we can our farms can continue to be rich in soil. We take care of the soil, we take care of the environment.
Robert Musyoka, Phyllis' neighbor, who also does fruit farming in his 6.5-acre piece of land, says he's gradually embracing organic farming and hopes for improved return on investment.
Hiyo organic farming ndio sasa tumeanza kuwa introduced. Chemicals from research inaonyesha the residues, wakati tumepika dawa, hiyo residue haiishi kabisa kwa tunda. Kuna ingine ina percolate mpaka ndani, na customer akienda ama ifanyiwe research inapatikana ile content yake bado iko ndani. Kwa hivyo hata mbolea tumeanza ku change from chemical to organic. Kama sana mimi niko na yangu, hata nimetengeneza zile za compost, na ile kutoka kwa ng'ombe ninaweka kwa kifuli, inaiva naweka kwa shamba. Kwa hivyo ours is to safeguard the market. Hiyo ndio our key.
Being the chairperson of Makueni County Fruit Processors Cooperative Society, Mrs. Nduva says that through support from like-minded organizations, they have trained and empowered over 10,000 farmers, among them women and youths, who now engage in good agricultural practices.
We have partnered with the USAID, we partnered with the SNV, and all that we are doing capacity building. So during that time we were now sensitizing farmers about good agricultural practices, because even if you look at the county extension is not much, because if you are given an award to see those farmers as an extension officer, you will not meet the farmers. But we also come in and complement. We have trained more than 10,000 farmers on good agricultural practices, and more on fruit fly control, because most of them are mango farmers. We have trained young people about identification of pests and diseases, supported by CABI and other organizations.
Through the Cooperative Society, Farmers in Makueni County are now able to get phytosanitary services to help in pest control and disease management in their orchards, a service they get from the 30 trained youths who offer the services at a subsidized fee.
Whenever a farmer calls a service provider to a farm, the first thing the youth does is, one, to scout the farm. After scouting, that's when he identify the pest, the disease which affects the farmer's crops. Then after identifying, that's when he'll advise the farmer on which the best way to use to control the pest. Since we have in IPM we have different ways to control pest. It's not every time that you detect a pest in your farm, you just go and spray.
The extension service providers work closely with government institutions for consultations. Whenever they come across emerging pests they are not able to give correct diagnosis on.
We have kephis, we have kabi, we have meda. So when I walk into a farm and I find the insect that I want, I don't know which how to control it, I don't know its species. So what I do, I take a picture, I go to the portal of kephis, I post it there and request to be for them to explain it deeper for me and the best way to control the pest. And that's how we've been working with kephis since 2023, helping farmers in Makueni.
Josephine Makumbi, Wote Ward Agricultural Officer, advises farmers to embrace new farming technologies and sustainable climate-smart agriculture.
They have the challenge of pests and diseases and also fertility of the soil. So now we advise the farmers to go to organic farming, to have the organic pesticides. So that is the way we are going to make our soil health improve. Because when the soil health is improved, you find the soil structure will improve. How? We have the earthworms, the microorganisms in the soil. They also increase aeration of the soil, water infiltration. Even that the water is, the soil becomes healthy. It engages like a forest soil. So that one is the best soil for farming. The advice is whereby they are supposed to follow the extension officers' advice. They also adopt technologies because these technologies are the ones which will help us produce more, like the use of the fruit fly traps, use of antimendorium bag, use of the solar trap, whereby they are able not to use chemicals. And also I advise farmers, suppose you are able to harvest all the water, like in your farm, make sure that the gutters the water is collected from the gutters, take to the tanks. You also collect water from the roads. You can have a tank whereby you store the water in that tank. You can carry out irrigation.
The fruit farmers are calling for access to structured policies and access to markets, which they say will reduce their losses currently at 50%.
Ile kitu yote unapata kwa shamba ni kama inaenda kwa dawa. Kama serikali inaweza kuangalia ione ni nini inaweza toa, ni koti ni nini, ndio tuwe mkulima au aumii sana kwa upande ya dawa.
Agenda 2063 drives sustainable pest management in African fruit farming through comprehensive African Agriculture Development Program framework, aiming to increase agricultural productivity by 45% by the year 2035 and reduce post-harvest losses by 50%. From the orchards of Makueni County, reporting for Mesha, I am Christine Ochogo.